Toby, let's start with you. I understand the two of you had just crossed the bridge shortly before the collapse, maybe 30 minutes or so. Where were you when this happened, and how was it you were able to pull out your phone and capture the video as it was going down?
So we were at Fort Armistead Park. It was on just the other side of the bridge from us, so we had to cross that bridge about 30 minutes before in order to get to the park. And so we were just hanging out there listening to music. We were about to go fishing. And I see what I thought was cargo falling off of the front of the ship into the water, causing some water to splash. So I started recording that, not knowing that it was actually the cargo ship hitting one of the columns on the bridge. And sure enough, I got the whole thing on video. The whole bridge coming down. It was scary.
What was going through your mind at that moment, Toby?
A lot of nothing. I just couldn't comprehend anything, and my mind was just racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. It's just not something you'd ever imagine being able to see with your own eye. Something you only think you'd ever see in a movie.
Christian, what was it you saw and heard, and what were you thinking in that moment?
I just heard a lot of debris fall, metal scraping, stuff hitting the water. Obviously, the lights going out on the bridge. I didn't know what to think. My stomach just kind of sank, and it was a pretty disturbing sight, you know.
Christian, do you remember when you had crossed the bridge about 30 minutes earlier? Do you recall what you saw on that bridge? Did anything seem out of place or stand out to you?
Well, I saw one lane was closed, and from the construction workers. And obviously, I realized that when, after the bridge fell, and that was a pretty disturbing thought,
Toby, after the bridge collapsed, what was it you did? How quickly did you see first responders get to the scene?
So where we were, we knew that once first responders got there, that we would be blocked in. So we left probably about 3-4 minutes after the bridge went down, and then we started seeing first responders pull in as we were leaving the area. And then I saw first responders my whole way home. They just kept passing us.
Christian, my understanding was you guys were supposed to drive back over that bridge not long after it collapsed. Is that right?
Yes, sir. That was the plan.
Knowing that, at minutes after you had crossed it, and knowing that you might be crossing it again, that this happened, what goes through your mind?
I'm just thankful we weren't on the bridge when it fell,
Toby, how about you?
It could have happened to anybody.
Right.
It's a very tragic thing that happened to them, don't get me wrong. I never wish it upon anybody. They seemed to be just good guys who came here for some work, and turned tragic.
Yeah. It's a very unfortunate situation.
You've had a little over 24 hours to just digest everything you've seen and experienced. Just any other final thoughts that you guys have at this moment?
Just hopefully we recover from this as a community, and just prayers are out to the families of lost ones or anyone that was on that bridge that night.
All right. Christian Miller, Toby Gutermuth, thank you both for joining us this morning. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.